What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Friday, March 10th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman, and then sign up for our lineup generator. You see the banner at the top of the screen. Link is in the description. Click it, head on over, sign up. Our lineup generator is going to be 50% off for the first week. That's going to be less than $5. We generate thousands and thousands and thousands of lineups. We throw everything out that doesn't meet our standard. We present the rest of it to you. You can click save or discard on every individual lineup. You can run these lineups to be chalky, contrarian, balanced, lock players, swap players out, export up to 20 in a CSV. If you're a limited lineup player, this is a tool that I promise you will make you a better DFS player. Please go check it out. Worst case scenario, you're out after a week and you never have to think about it again. Now, we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10. Anthony Davis, John Collins, Jamal Murray, Kyle Kuzma, and Anthony Edwards. That's a pretty nice five-man lineup right there. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today on a very balanced slate. It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we're going to Toronto for Fred VanVLEET. Point guard eligible, 8,300, projected for 41. The goal is 47. He's in the optimal lineup 20% of the time. 38 minutes for VanVLEET, 1.1 fantasy points per minute. Massive pace up spot against the Lakers. Not to mention, it's a competitive matchup. They are 1-point dogs, so you're expecting VanVLEET to get the full freight in minutes. 22% usage, 18.5 points, almost 8 assists, 5 boards, and 2 stocks. He's going to do a little bit of everything. The price tag works. The matchup is the key piece here. So Fred VanVLEET is on my radar for today. This is a testament of what this slate looks like. Royce O'Neal in at number 4, small forward, power forward eligible, 3,800, projected for 22. The goal is 25. He's in the optimal lineup 20% of the time. 26 minutes here for O'Neal. He's like a 0.8 fantasy point per minute guy in Brooklyn. 17% usage, 9-ish points, 5-ish rebounds, a little over 3 assists, maybe a stock. But it is a really nice matchup here for Brooklyn. Pace up. They're 5-point dogs, so you expect it to be competitive. And they're just not a lot of guys in that sub 4K range that are going to play today. Now, O'Neal's minutes are all over the place. Sometimes he plays 18, sometimes he plays 32. You're going to have to get a little lucky on this one, but great eligibility, great price tag, great matchup, 6-game slate. Not anywhere. There's no real great value spots out there yet, so Royce O'Neal kind of stands out right now. If you thought Royce O'Neal was a tough guy to get to, Nickeil Alexander-Walker is not much better. Point guard, shooting guard eligible, 3,500, projected for 20. The goal's 23. He's in the optimal lineup 21% of the time. Playing about 20 minutes a night. He's around a fantasy point per minute guy in this spot. It's mostly scoring, 10 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, and a stock. Again, there's just no value out there right now. So getting these guys that are around a fantasy point per minute at these sub 4K price tags, that's what we're looking for. I don't expect Nickeil Alexander-Walker to be in my top 5 by the time that we get to lock today. I think he falls out of this spot, but it's someone that you need to pay attention to. On a 6-game slate, value ends up looking a little bit different. And if we don't create any of that throughout the day, you're going to have to pay down somewhere because this slate is filled with pay up options. In at number 2, we've got my boy DeJounte Murray, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 7,700, projected for 40. The goal's 44.5. He's in the optimal lineup 22% of the time. It's not the best matchup in the world against Washington. It is a pace down spot for Atlanta, but it is competitive as well. And in competitive matchups, you're getting 36 or 37 minutes out of Murray. He's a 1.1 fantasy point per minute guy, 25% usage, 21 points, 6 assists, almost 6 boards, and close to 2 stocks. He does a little bit of everything out there. His minutes have been pretty firmly ahead of Trae Young as of late, so I assume today, now that I like Murray a lot, it'll be the Trae Young show, but 7,700 is just not that difficult of a price tag to get to here for Murray. And if this game is competitive, and when it's a 1-point line, you expect it to be, if Murray's getting 36 minutes, I'm going to take my chances that he can have it's just an above average game. At 36 minutes, an above average game is enough to have Murray in optimal lineups in the end of the day. The only thing better than DeJounte Murray, other than the number 1 guy, is this deal for our lineup generator. So either scan that QR code that's on the screen, click the link in the description of this video, head on over. You see it right here on the screen. It's the NBA lineup generator. I told you guys what was going on earlier. You get it for $4.48 for the first week. If you hate it, just cancel. You'll never have to worry about it again. and you're only out 448. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to appreciate the ease of use, and I think it's just going to make you an incrementally better DFS player. My number one contender for today is going to be Jaden McDaniels, small forward power forward eligible, 4,700, projected for 27.5. The goal is 29.5. He's in the optimal lineup 23% of the time. That's 32 minutes for McDaniels, 0.86 fantasy points per minute, 17% usage, 13.5 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, and 2 stocks. It's another guy in this Brooklyn-Minnesota matchup. I love this game in general. It's the one that I want to target the most. And McDaniels looks like a good option. You get the MPE, solid price tag, dude playing 30 plus minutes. He's the type of guy, along with Walker and O'Neal, we're going to see those guys slide down the list a little bit. Once we get a couple guys ruled in or out, it just creates a little bit more flexibility. And these are the kind of guys that will fall. But make no mistake about it, Jaden McDaniels looks like a great play today. And for right now, he's my number one contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Friday, March 10th. There's a FanDuel version around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We are back again Monday morning for another edition of the Contenders.